Bro, I have
This is an anime pocket.
this question is not anime related, but it's just it's not even a question, but it's like
Shit.
Marvel shit.
You asking the wrong guy.
Bruh, I did my best to dodge spoilers, bruh.
Ironically, the first topic that I had on this bitch, ducking spoilers.
we can wait then. We can wait.
What do you mean? That's the topic. I mean, that was the topic like a month ago, like before the movie even came out, ducking spoilers.
Man, bruh, I tried.
You got spoiled?
I was so mad, bruh. Cause I was even like, I was not even in the area to where I could be spoiled. I was on like anime, shit. And I'm just scrolling through anime shit, and then boom.
That's how it happens. That's how I got spoiled on Attack on Titan.
That shit completely pissed me off so much, bro.
What was the spoiler?
I don't want to get into it because I don't want to spoil it for nobody else. You watched the movie, the Spider-Man movie?
Fucking right, I watched it.
See, I didn't see it yet. I still didn't see it. I have heard the movie is good as fuck. That it's like some people saying it's the best Marvel movie ever. I don't know because I haven't watched it, but the hype is like from what people was talking about.
The hype is definitely there.
Yeah, so maybe I'm just doing myself a disservice by not going to see it or not watching it yet.
Even some shit that I heard about that was just rumors floating around. Like, we don't know how valid this shit is. When I seen it, like, there's a certain level of surreality from the start to the end of the movie, and it feels like it doesn't let up.
Man, fuck.
Yeah, it's good as a bitch.
I don't even want to ask nothing because I don't want to get spoiled. It's like I want to know shit, but I don't want to know shit. So
yeah, it's one of those the less you know, the better type of situations.
Yeah. Have you ever did you watch Eternals yet?
No. I'm waiting for it to come out on Disney Plus.
But it got like a couple days left, or a week left, or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think it come out maybe at the end of the week.
I think so.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, I think it's sometime this week coming up. So
I restarted my Disney Plus to catch up on Hawkeye, What If, and Shang-Chi.
Okay.
And oh boy, that was a fucking journey for me.
Watching all catching up with everything.
Yeah, but the reason I use the word journey is because there was some shit that I just straight up did not like, and some shit that I was absolutely amazed by.
Was it in? I still haven't watched What If, so I haven't watched any of that. I watched Shang-Chi and Hawkeye though. I just still haven't watched What If. What
If is like, it's worth the spin, but for me personally, I don't think I'll ever go back to it on my rewatches. Never.
So does What If have like any implications whatsoever, or is it just what if? Like it doesn't really matter.
I would say it is a very self-contained project compared to a lot of the other MCU projects because they're in the Prime universe and this is kind of exploring multiverse shit.
I seen a video. Dude was went on a rant because of how I think his whole page is kind of like things in Marvel that don't make sense. One was when the whole principle of Thor Ragnarok was so Thor can know that his power didn't come from Mjolnir, but it just was already his own power. Mjolnir was kind of just a conduit for the most part. So when Captain America was able to wield Mjolnir, why was he able to use lightning? Because it's not like Mjolnir give Thor the power to use lightning. He could just use lightning on his own.
After he used it for so long, the lightning juices, it was just some residue on Mjolnir, and it implanted into the cells of Steve through osmosis. And I got nothing for you, bro.
Juices.
I said the residue. Yeah, I got nothing for you on that one, big dog.
It's transferred through osmosis.
Because with that specific Captain America design of suit, he didn't have the patented gloves, so I don't even know if this nigga wears gloves or if he's barehanded. Is there an iteration of the Captain America suit where he has gloves on?
Yeah, I think he always had gloves. He just be having the gloves with the fingertips cut off.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, my osmosis theory works. Huh?
Lord.
Now we got to get into the next topic, which is Jump Festa. As you all clearly know, Jump Festa was something that happened it happened in December. Jump Festa is basically a convention for Shonen Jump titles and properties like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and so on and so forth. They announced a couple things and dropped a couple trailers, announced some new series, production and shit. Here's some of the things that came out about it. My Hero Season 6 begins broadcasting in fall of 2022. Is this too soon for another My Hero part? Because it literally ended last year. Season 5, that is.
Why would it be too soon?
From a production standpoint. Usually when the production of, seasons cut a little bit too close, it might be indicative of the fact that they kind of rushing that bit to put it out.
I mean, I would hope that the studio would just know what they're doing. So I feel like if they feel like they can handle it and being able to put it out and the animation still gonna be good, then I would trust that. So far, they haven't really been lacking too much. So I feel like it wouldn't be a problem.
So you feel like they weren't lacking at the end of season 5?
At the end of season 5, that's when they was doing the Mount Villain Academia shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I thought that was pretty straight. In my opinion, I didn't find a problem with it. And I did. I don't know if I just wasn't paying too much to the animation and just the story itself, because I really liked the My Villain Academia shit, seeing it from their perspective. Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was fine. What you think? You think it's gonna be a problem?
No, because they don't really have any movies slated in the production, so I assume a lot of people that worked on the most recent movie that came out, they can come back to the show and do their thing.
Oh, okay.
But still, it is a little bit closer than what we see for a lot of other anime. Don't know if that's exactly a cause for concern, but something to think about when the season drops. What else came out? They announced Dr. Stone Season 3, 2023. Don't have an exact season for it. I would assume top of the year. Wait, nah, ain't no way. It's gotta be later.
They gotta be later.
So I was finna say, did
they?
Who knows? Like it dropped at the top of last year. So yeah, I could see it coming out in the spring of 2023.
Okay. Maybe I'm just tripping because it took me a while to watch it, so maybe I'm just confusing the release to when I watched it.
Could be summer too.
Did they say anything about Chainsaw Man?
They did. Not that much.
Did they say around when it's supposed to come out?
Fuck no.
Damn.
They just said it's coming out this year.
Okay.
A lot of people are speculating
I guess
the fall.
I was gonna say the summer. I thought it'd been like sometime in the summer.
That's when the manga is coming back.
Oh, okay.
So people are kind of speculating that they can, once the manga starts beginning serialization again, then they can kind of ride off that momentum and release the anime in the next season, in the following season.
Okay.
I can see that. I am absolutely hyped. The news that actually took everybody in the anime community by storm was the Bleach trailer that dropped.
Oh yeah, that shit.
Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War Arc TV anime.
Yeah.
October 2022.
Patiently waiting.
Should be airing around the same time as My Hero. You've seen the trailer.
Yeah, I thought that bit looked clean as fuck. Like,
what's the review? Because you know me, I'm still trying to do my little Bleach binge, so I don't really know what's going on or care to know. I just want to know, how you felt about it.
I thought it looked good as hell, and just seeing some new Bleach shit coming out, it's just nigga been patiently waiting for a while. I didn't know if there was ever gonna really come out with this shit, so seeing that they actually coming out with it got me excited already. And then seeing the visuals and everything in the trailer, that shit just look clean. 'Cause, I mean, the past Bleach shit, the animation style wasn't up to where animators are now. How clean just about almost every anime that comes out look. So being able to see how Bleach would look with where animation is at now, that shit just look good. It look amazing. So I'm just hella excited to see it.
It'll probably be produced like a season, right?
Yeah.
On the seasonal shit. So they're not gonna go all out and just produce episodes every single week. When did the original Bleach anime stop airing? Like, what's the little time gap in between?
When did it stop? I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know. Because it's been a while since I watched Bleach, like all the way through. I started watching Bleach. Well, I finished everything like a couple years ago, but it's been a while. Bruh, okay. I wanted to ask you this shit in one of the clips, one of the TikToks you made, when you start talking about JoJo, and I started acting like I knew what the fuck you was talking about.
Yeah, I had to kind of improvise.
And you put the fucking Mojo JoJo.
Yeah, like designed as a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character.
Right. That shit made me. I was like, where the fuck is nigga get this shit from?
The little SpongeBob bowing me.
Oh man, that shit was stupid as hell.
I was not like out of context. I just sound like an asshole in that clip. But in reality, I just wasn't having it. Anybody who heard that?
Going for it. Was not going for it at all.
Anybody who knows the context knows that you were trolling. And I just wasn't trying to hear you bullshit. I think you were trolling me that whole episode.
Man, yeah, because that whole like spiel was about. It was like a couple questions back to back about shit that I didn't know about. So I was like,
it's the way you said it too. I don't like how you said that.
Because you was
I was like, yeah, I seen 2 episodes. Shit, I seen more than that. And I made sure to grab a clip of her face that kind of like showed how I felt that you felt in that moment.
Oh, that shit was so funny to me when I see that fucking Rojo Jojo shit. It like a SpongeBob bowing and shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was gonna like fall flat.
I laughed at that shit.
I didn't know how funny it was gonna be.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny.
Because it just felt so random. And I was improvising. I was like, I gotta pull out something. And I just randomly stumbled across the picture.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right. What I was doing was, obviously, when you said that on the episode, that's JoJo, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what you were talking about. I thought, because I didn't have no visual. We're not in the same room, so like.
Oh, like you thought I was like looking at a picture and being like, is that JoJo?
Yeah, because I didn't really know how I was supposed to take what you said at that moment.
Right.
You said that's JoJo, right? And I don't know if you were looking at something, so I kind of had to, when editing, I had to improvise. Like, it was like, what's some goofy shit? So I just looked up various JoJos, not even just characters from the universe. I know there was the singer.
Yeah.
Obviously, Mojo Jojo was a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking about doing like a behind the scenes, like for the videos that I make, like just explaining the rationale behind why I do certain shit, why I use certain clips.
It's like the one you made about the fucking pizza. Everybody was saying how good your clip selection was.
Oh, right. A part of, clipping that shit, that was a bit of a risk for me. The mayonnaise pizza one that I mean, because it was a bit that wasn't specifically about anime. And I was just like, can I turn this silly moment into a funny video and just put it on the page where we post exclusively anime?
Yeah.
And it worked. It worked out pretty fucking well.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I went back and watched that video I don't know how many times.
Which one?
The one about the pizza.
So many little things about that one specifically that I really like. One of the things is a little teaser for the behind the scenes. One of the things that I really liked about the outcome is how I synced up your voice with Levi's animation.
Yeah, I thought you did good in that scene and the scene with what's the fucking dude name from Jujutsu Kaisen?
Oh yeah, the Toto.
Yeah, he was talking and I got lost talking. I thought that was good too.
I ain't never been one to turn down money.
I thought that was good too.
I wanted to add something else in there to make it look like, huh? Like, what? What you mean by that?
Yeah.
Just find that, but the equivalent for anime.
Yeah.
And I hit a little bit of a brick wall sometimes. Like the part where I was like, baby, get the goddamn. I couldn't find anything in anime that basically get that.
The same, like,
if inflection across.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Certain shit came easy. Like, the part where I was like, you got to catch yourself, and it's just a dude fucking falling.
It started off with fucking Tanjiro looking at the phone.
I had to. You just seen that meme before, right?
Yeah.
I knew I had to. This is how deep we go, and I'm gonna just stop it right here, so I can just save it for another video. If you look close enough, I made a fake article on the phone for mayonnaise.
Oh yeah. I seen
you can
that.
see the article was written by some random guy. I'm starting to do small shit like that for the videos.
Yeah. That shit was
absolutely ridiculous. And I didn't even have to do that.
That shit was funny.
Attack on Titan. At the time of this recording, it's out. The first episode, I mean.
Yeah, that bit just dropped.
Did it just drop?
Yeah, in like the past maybe hour, I think.
What I want to ask you is, do you have any expectations going into the second core, or do you have no expectations and you're kind of just letting the story do what it do?
I expect the ending to be, it's definitely not going to be a happy ending. I don't think so. In terms of if you think like the characters, like I don't think a lot of the characters going to make it to keep it a buck with you, I don't. But because I think the whole story of Attack on Titan anyway is not to be a happy ending. It's supposed to be more of just tragic and shit. So yeah, I'm expecting that. But in terms of just I think it's gonna be a lot of action. I don't think it's gonna be too much like the pace is gonna get slow too much. I think it's gonna be just enough to certain plot points have to gotta be moved along and everything. The story gotta progress. But I don't think it's gonna have too many episodes that's slow. There's gonna be a lot of action in this final season. And it's gonna be like going from one instant with action going on and finding out a big story piece happening, like somebody dying, or you finding out this big chunk of information or some shit, to just another one. So it's gonna be like back to back things happen, and I'm hella excited for it.
I wish I could contribute a little bit more to the conversation, but as you know, I know.
Yeah.
So anything I say can be taken into a different context. I could say something about a specific character. You be like, what you mean by that?
Yeah.
Read too deep into it, because I would do the same thing.
Right.
So I will keep my mouth shut and just say,
so far I see somebody post saying that the intro go hard as a bitch. So I'm just excited to go listen to that too. Because I remember when the first, I see some people when the part 1 had came out, people didn't fuck with the intro, but then after a while everybody started fucking with it. And I thought the intro was like straight when it first came out. So everybody already just saying that. Well, a couple people already said that this intro go pretty hard.
I think the song selection for part 1 was on point.
Yeah.
War. But yeah, the visuals just wasn't doing it for me.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't really put it in my top 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for
so
I'm ready for
as far
this
as far as the opening go, I hope it's really good. I'm kind of hoping it's better than the first one.
Yeah.
As far as like how
I heard a little snippet of it, so from what I heard, I like it. It was only like a couple seconds though.
As far as like how the rest of the material is going to be adapted, I'm not expecting what the fuck they did at Wit Studio, but I'm hoping it's a little bit consistent with what we got in part 1, and it's like no significant downgrades. Okay. And they don't phone this shit in.
I'm like, well, this the end. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think it's gonna be like that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be solid. We really about to be in a post Attack on Titan climate in anime.
I wonder how people gonna look back on Attack on Titan in the future. How it's gonna stand.
This shit's still a modern day classic. I don't care what anybody says. The jersey is hung up at this point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like how people look at Naruto and Dragon Ball and fucking Bleach and shit like that. Like, is he gonna be considered for the era it came out in to be like the giants of the era? You know what I mean? I think so.
Not only has it left its impact on the culture, like it's kind of superseded anime in a way. Don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like kind of like akin to Demon Slayer, except this one, the story is a little bit more riveting, I'd say.
Yeah. A
little bit more thought provoking. Attack on Titan story is elite, dude.
It is.
And
it really is.
Regardless of the ending, everybody kind of has to acknowledge like the way the story kind of like intertwines with each other, the way it's written. Even when I read through the manga for the first time, I was like, okay, there were certain things that just could not translate because you know of the medium, and reading it from Hajime Isayama.
Like, I got a question. I'm sorry. It just popped in my head though. It just popped in my head because I can't remember. I remember. Okay, Annie's still in the fucking crystal, right?
Yes.
She coming out that bitch, huh?
Do you want to know?
I mean, part of me feel like she has to because she's another Titan. But the question is, will she get brought out the Titan? Or will Eren pull some shit like he did with the Jaw Titan and get out that bitch? Or somebody else gonna eat her? Like, what's gonna happen? Because, I mean, she been in that crystal for a while now, so.
Couple years. Some light.
So, yeah. I mean, you don't got to answer. You don't got to. I see for myself. I see for myself. I don't know. It just ran the pop in my head like, fuck. They all about to be over here now.
So,
Annie in the crystal still. She got to come out that bitch.
Wait a minute. So, you cut off me praising the manga artist vision for this amazing series so you could talk about Annie in a gosh darned crystal.
It just ran the pop in my head, and I wanted to put it out there.
W co-host.
Because I knew I was going to forget, and I didn't want to be like, oh shit, I can't remember what I was thinking about earlier that I wanted to ask. So yeah, I just wanted to know if Annie was going to be out the crystal or not, but I don't really want to know if she's going to be out the crystal or not. I'll just find out. You continue though with your praise.
So anyway, this man's vision is crazy, and I would like to see him do something else. That's all I got for Attack on Titan. I think that's the most that we've extensively talked about Attack on Titan since we started.
Whenever this shit end, we got to do a Attack on Titan with dedication to give Attack. Well,
oh yeah,
because it got so many things that happened in Attack on Titan that made me be like, this shit dope.
Bro, as soon as AOT is over, the anime, you should absolutely read it.
I think I will.
The amount of stuff that you'll pick up on that you just did not notice, it's even deeper than what they show you in the anime.
I can't remember this dude's name. I think it's like something Fox or Fox something on YouTube. And his early stuff, what he did on the earlier seasons of Attack on Titan, when he compared the panels in the manga to what was happening in the anime and stuff that they didn't show and everything. Like he'll show, okay, this episode did these chapters or whatever, like in the manga. So, and he would show the comparisons and shit. And I watched that for like the earlier seasons. So usually what I do is I would watch the anime of the season or whatever, and then I go back and watch his videos that he put out after each episode came out to kind of see the shit that I might have missed from the anime panel.
Whenever you get put in a situation where shit is just too deep and you can't really capture it in the words, all you got to say is deeper than rap. It don't matter what you're talking about.
It's deeper than
Attack on Titan is deeper than rap.
Lord.
Yeah, so that's enough Attack on Titan praise for this year.
That nigga said this year. This is the start of the year.
Yeah. What do you want to do? Like, do you want to do like many updates, or do you want to just talk about it at the end of the season?
I think we can kind of go on a little spiel about the end, I guess, or how we felt about the end. Once everything ends.
Or like you just want to do a little season, or at that point, just a series review.
We could do a series review. Because, I mean, I think so. It might take up a long portion of the episode, a whole damn episode, but because it's a lot.
We still don't even, or at least I don't even know at this point, how many episodes are going to be in it.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's going to be. How many was part 1? Do you remember?
Offhand, I do not.
It was like 48 episodes, right?
It was that many? Part 1?
No, it wasn't.
16.
Excuse me?
It was 16 episodes.
Oh, right. So probably another smooth 16. God damn, that's gonna take a little minute. Demon Slayer is back. Want to talk about that?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, no. Exactly.
I didn't know that it was just called the Entertainment District arc. I didn't know.
Yeah. But you got to get on that. It's like...
I'm going to watch. I might watch that shit tonight after I watch the Attack on Titan episode. As soon as we done recording, I'm turning that shit on.
Get the champagne.
I always wanted to get one of them fucking jackets from the Survey Corps. I always wanted to get one of them fucking things. Or at least a fucking patch or some shit. But just never did. I got Attack on Titan shirt, but I always wanted to get one of them bitches.
Do you have posters?
No, I don't got Attack on Titan. Not Attack on Titan poster, no.
Just anime posters in general.
I got a My Hero poster. Really? I got a My Hero shirt. I got a Attack on Titan shirt. I got a Dragon Ball shirt. I used to have more, but I threw a lot of bitches away.
Damn.
Majority of my posters though is from games and shit. Games, one anime poster, a couple game posters, and movie. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. The fucking Miles Morales when he jump off the thing and going upside down and shit.
There was something that dropped in like November of like, damn, I ain't seen you in a year.
I haven't heard that joke yet. And I was good. Everything was going good because I haven't heard nobody say that shit.
Kind of killed the momentum, didn't it?
Oh, man.
You not rocking with it? The joke doesn't even work because I'm pretty sure I texted
you. You paused after you said it.
Yeah, the delivery wasn't there. The execution was off.
Lord.
And I'm pretty sure 10 people just unsubscribed when they heard me say it.
Probably so.
So last year, in November, they reported the top 10 highest selling manga in Japan.
Bet.
For the whole year. I would like you to guess just 3 of them. You know about 6 manga on here. So I want to see if you can guess 3 of the top 10 highest selling manga of 2021 in Japan.
Is Jujutsu Kaisen on there?
You're correct. Jujutsu Kaisen is on there.
Is One Piece on there?
One Piece is there.
So you want me to do top 3?
No, not top. Just 3 of them.
Just 3 of them.
I'm not gonna ask you to do top 3.
Okay, just 3 in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Is
4 more that you know,
and not just manga and anime. Like,
oh yeah, the ones that you know have anime adaptations.
Okay.
I know you don't read manga like that.
because I was gonna say Chainsaw Man.
You are correct.
Bet.
Damn, you kind of got lucky on that one. Why'd you say Chainsaw Man?
Because I remember you telling me how fast Chainsaw Man went up when it came out or whatever. And you said it was similar to the to Jujutsu Kaisen or whatever when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
I think
I'll
you
get
said
into that.
Yeah, I think you said that. So when I thought of that, I guess Chainsaw Man got to be up there then.
Clocking in at number 10, Haikyuu with 4.3 million units sold. Number 9, Kingdom, 4.6 mil. I fucking love Kingdom, even though I only read like the first 88 chapters. This shit is S tier. You like the historical stuff, right?
Yes, I do.
I think it'll be right up your alley. Clocking in at number 8, Spy Family with 4.9 million units sold. This is the first manga in the top 10 that doesn't have an anime adaptation. And it has one coming up from Studio Wit and Cloverworks. Cloverworks did The Promised Neverland. I know that doesn't inspire confidence in a lot of people, but it's just a production. The Spy Family manga is really good. Coming in at the number 7 spot, Chainsaw Man, 5 million units sold. Now, it was just like I was telling you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Chainsaw Man was moving units even before that little trailer came out. That bit was doing remarkable sales.
And that's just from, I guess you could say, on the word of mouth and shit. People talking about the manga.
Yeah.
And then people started fucking with it. That's crazy to think that shit could sell like that without even having like a animation adaptation. Just word of mouth, people talking about the manga. I might have to start getting into this manga shit. I don't know.
It's a choice.
It's not like you physically, like you buy the manga physically. You could just read that shit online.
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay.
I don't know if this is counting digital and physical sales though. There is a recommendation I want to make, just in case you don't know anything about Chainsaw Man, and you're kind of curious as to what the writer's style is. Mm-hmm. There's a manga that Tatsuki Fujimoto he's made called Fire Punch.
Fire Punch?
Fire Punch.
Okay.
This shit is different. I ain't gonna lie. That'll give you a clear idea of what his vision is. Yeah. Clocking in at number 6, we got One Piece. 7 million units. Yeah.
At number 6, that's, man.
Now there are like 5 other series that have sort of taken that top 10 spot. Top 10, top 5. Taking that top 5 spot. Number 5 is My Hero Academia.
Interesting.
7 million and about 20 more thousand than One Piece. That is very interesting. Yeah. But because you would think with the way the Wano arc is going right now. Yeah. With the quality of it, at least you can attest to it, and the arcs that it was just coming off, mm-hmm. and the fact that it was the 100th volume and the 1000th episode. Yeah. So I thought maybe that would have carried it a little bit higher, but
at least into the top 5.
And My Hero, they just coming off a season. A lot of people seem to enjoy the My Villain Academia arc. Coming in at number 4, Attack on Titan.
At number 4?
7. Yep, 7.3 mil.
Okay.
And
it's crazy because the manga been done though, huh?
Yeah, but this is the chart from last year.
Oh, okay.
And I think it ended in April, May, something like that. Still, top 5 is still remarkable. Mm-hmm. But in the top 3, you're not really gonna be surprised by these. Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah, is number 3. I don't know why I didn't even say that one at first.
But here's the thing. I told you Attack on Titan did 7.3 mil. Mm-hmm. Tokyo Revengers did 24 million.
What?
Yeah.
Is that much more?
Yeah. Over 3 times as much. Yeah. That's when top 3 is when you really started getting to
God damn. Attack on Titan number 4 did 7 million
with the finale.
And Tokyo Revengers
just let you know.
Number 3, one spot above, is up to how much? 20 what? Just 20 million?
24 million.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't realize how much hype it had.
That's crazy.
Obviously, it had like a lot of fucking hype. Like I feel like you could just see it everywhere. I seen that bit on YouTube. People was making videos about it. I seen that bit on TikTok. But I didn't know I didn't know it was going 24
20,
mil crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
that's goddamn.
like when you see like what's directly above it, then you'll start to see, God damn, it's hanging with these series. At number 2, Demon Slayer,
Okay.
with a scathing 29 mil, which is, like I said, not all that surprising.
Yeah.
Because that shit is a cash cow at this point.
Right.
It's riding off the momentum of, the movie that came out at the end
Uh-huh.
of the year before. Yeah, it's been going crazy. People love Demon Slayer. And right above that, you already know what it is, man. Jujutsu Kaisen, 30 million, 30.9.
Yep. But like you said, I think Tokyo Revengers is up there like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, man.
If he keeps going at this pace, it will just be one of the highest selling series of all time.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's
I figured
crazy.
Jujutsu Kaisen was at least in the top 2. I figured, but
Jujutsu Kaisen being the highest selling of this year, not really all that surprising.
yeah, I didn't think Tokyo Revengers was gonna be that damn.
Me neither.
Especially if it has that much more than Attack on. Golly.
Yeah, you can kind of, I mean, if you want to be that guy, you could attribute it to hype. But I don't know. I fuck with the story.
Yeah,
20 once again, 24 mil.
that's crazy.
Soon enough, that's where Chainsaw Man gonna be. As soon as that anime come out, people gonna be in a frenzy. Well,
So
then again,
does it account for digital? Like people reading the manga digitally too, or is it physical sales?
I don't know. It's not for everybody's favorite hour, the Yemo 47 Variety Hour. This
Yemo 47.
they left this comment 2 years ago, and we're finally getting to it.
We all but 47. You ever seen 47 Ronin before?
Excuse me?
You ever seen the movie Keanu Reeves 47 Ronin?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
Should I have?
It's an okay movie. That's where I get that line from. That we all but 47. That's where I get it from.
Should I watch X-Men 2 or Blade next?
X-Men 2 or Blade, like the original Blade, the first Blade.
Yeah.
I fuck with Blade, but since you already watched the first X-Men, I say just watch X-Men 2.
All right. I'm more curious to get into the later movies, like Days of Future Past.
Mm-hmm.
That little series. Wait, are those connected with the original X-Men movies?
Yeah. If you get on Disney Plus, they got the whole timeline of what they like, how the timeline is supposed to match up with the movies. They got it on Disney Plus because like technically it's X-Men First Class first, and then X-Men, then X-Men 2, and then like is it X-Men Last Stand, and then X-Men Days of Future Past, or is it X-Men Days of Future Past, then Last Stand. It's some shit like that. It's certain order that shit go in though.
There is order. I'm referencing it.
Oh, okay.
I heard people say you should skip Wolverine Origins.
Yeah, you can skip that.
Why is that?
Because it's just like it just tell you it's really just about Wolverine and his origins, like the movie title, and that's the movie with the Deadpool that everybody disliked that Ryan Reynolds did.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Bro, one thing I wasn't really. Is it just me, or was it, me not having any experience at all with the X-Men movies before? But I feel like some of the characters in the movie was just underutilized in the 2000 version.
Yeah, but that's just that time and era that they was in back then with superhero movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I caught pleased for it. That's why I said it was straight, because I'm not expecting something above and beyond shit.
Yeah.
Shit, even some of the Wolverine scenes, like damn, you ain't go far enough with this.
No, they didn't at all.
The Magneto and Dr. Xavier shit was cool though.
Mm-hmm. Right. Magneto throughout the whole X-Men shit is just one of the better characters. Magneto, that guy.
Doesn't it go into some timeline shit later on? Because don't they recast them? Like,
That's what it first happened with First Class. That's when they started redoing the X-Men shit for the most part, and that's when they recast basically Magneto and Charles.
so it's not like a hard reboot. It's
Not really. It's just like stories, like prequel stories, kind of like how Star Wars had the prequels. It's like that.
oh, who your favorite X-Men?
Well, yeah, you seen him, Cyclops. I really fuck with Cyclops.
I fuck with Cyclops too.
Yeah, Cyclops, that guy.
The Wolverine is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm kind of wondering about his origins too, because he's a mutant, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's implied that he was experimented on.
Yeah, because he got his mutant powers, and then he got the extra shit that they added. Because at first his mutant powers was just bones, his bones coming out. That's what the blaze is. It's really just his bones. But when they ran this experiments on him, that's when they added the fucking, I forgot the metal, the adamantium shit. That's when they put the adamantium, they infused that shit in his bones to where he could his whole skeleton was adamantium. So even his bones that
Ugh.
come out his knuckles, it's the adamantium shit.
So that's why he's built different.
Yeah, he was already
So
he already had the durability shit in the way he could regenerate.
Oh,
It was the
okay. That's what I was
regeneration
gonna
and
ask.
his bones and shit could come out his knuckles. And
But
then
now he's just made from one of the hardest materials in the Marvel universe.
yeah, they added that to his skeleton and shit. So yeah, but that's why he can never really do shit with Magneto in the movies, just because.
Oh yeah, I thought that is a really cool nerf for him.
Yeah.
You two cannot be in the same room, or unless it's supply shit going on.
Yeah.
Unless Xavier is there.
So it's like, yeah,
The
you that guy, but you can't do shit with Magneto because this nigga can
That's
literally
awesome.
fuck over your whole skeleton.
They had a trash line from Storm, bro.
What?
What do you think happens when a frog gets hit by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else. Oh my god.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's certain instances. Sometimes I feel like they hold Storm because like her power really is strong, but I just feel like she never really use it to its full potential for the most part. Like what she really could do. It's kind of like they nerf her with plot. You know what I mean? Like,
I was gonna ask, is that like a mishandling of writing, or is it like, we can't really go all out with you?
yeah, they can't. Like for the sake of the movie and how to progress the story, how they choosing to do it, they can't use that to her fullest ability. It just wouldn't work.
I kind of thought that was the reason why they kind of put Xavier in the coma, right? Because they couldn't immediately have him versus Magneto over it.
Yeah, but see, it's stuff like I think they kind of go into it in the first X-Men movie. I can't remember because it's been a while since I've seen him. That's the reason why Magneto wore the helmet that he wore.
Yes.
So yeah, so Charles can't control him.
I don't think they say it, but it's implied. Like,
Yeah.
I remember you told me that.
Yeah, that's why he wore that fucking helmet.
Fucking Magneto's henchman, bro. I was just like,
Which one?
all of them. The fucking Sabretooth. I feel like these characters are the Frog.
What's crazy is when they kind of did do a reboot in a way. It wasn't a reboot, but because certain characters they changed they stuff. Like in the X-Men, in the Wolverine origin movie, Sabretooth was like his brother, but he was recast as a different person. So he looked different, but he got like the same abilities basically. His power's similar to Wolverine, except he don't got the shit come out of his knuckles. It's just his nails. Like he got claws and shit.
I have a question
Yeah.
about the X-Men movie. So Magneto, he wanted to give his power to her to use it, to do his little thing, his little evil thing. How did he know that she had that power?
How did he know Rogue had that power?
Yes,
I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen the first X-Men movie.
because when the whole thing was like, they kind of make it seem like Magneto was going after Wolverine, but the whole time he was after Rogue.
Yeah.
And it was a clever twist. I was like, oh shit, I did not see that one coming. But then I was like, wait. If that was your plan, how did you even know she had the fucking power? Then I thought, oh, Mystique. She was at the school. She probably picked up from one of the students, after that whole incident.
I know what they go
Wolverine,
into in when they did like the prequels and shit. Charles and Magneto used to work together. Like
Yeah.
they formed the school and shit together. And they used to go to the mutants when they was young and shit and tell them and talk them into coming to the school so they could learn how to use their abilities and be around other mutants and not feel discriminated and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I would assume that Magneto must have remembered her from when working with Charles, and he probably just remembered, oh, there's this girl with disability. We should try to, recruit her.
And that explanation would make sense. But as far as the movie goes, like, Rogue wasn't there at the school, or they didn't know about her power beforehand. Okay. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, so
like what you're saying makes sense. Like but from what the movie told us, they didn't know about Rogue.
So they didn't know about her until the events of the movie started happening.
No, not from what they said.
Interesting. I don't remember. I gotta rewatch it. I'll go back and look.
Maybe I'm tripping. Because that part, it just kind of, I just kind of think about it like, hey, how did y'all even know? One scene that was badass when he picked up when Magneto, he had the confrontation with Xavier, and Xavier he controls Sabretooth. Like, oh yeah. Shit, and Magneto, he had all the guns pointed at the cops and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. This nigga is not playing around. DMO Variety Hour. Let's get into the question. Let's get into their statement. They said, Yemo 47's Variety Hour. I like it. LMAO. Thanks for the shout out and answering my questions. ! I have a suggestion for another activity you guys can do. Have you guys ever done a 3x3? It's basically a table where people put their favorite shows. There's some links y'all can look up to make one. It's really easy. It would be great for everyone to see y'all favorite shows. I agree. I think we're like 12 episodes in and we've never stated what our favorite shows are. We just come here, we just talk about anime and then we dip. So
the favorite shows.
I have made my 3x3.
I'm trying to find it. Oh, there you go. Now that I look at this, it's an anime. It's like, I don't think I should have put this in here.
I had to say the exact same thoughts because it's kind of really hard to really break down it because
I think I did put them. I put certain ones in here, and it's reasons behind why all of them are on here. So, do you want to say all of them?
Yeah. How do you want to do this? We just go one by one, or
I think we can say them all, and then ones that you feel like you need to explain why, and you can explain why.
Why you got some wild shit on. I'm surprised you can even name 9 anime because you've only seen like 3, right?
Shit, no. It was something that I was like, should I put on here? Or should I not put on here? Yeah, I think we should say all of them that's on here, and then if you feel like you need to explain why one of them is in your favorites, then explain it.
All right.
So,
oh my God, there was a post.
What?
On TikTok. Okay, I didn't mean to cut off this whole bit, but they had a fucking post with anime powers, and it's like, this is for $5, this for $3, this for $2 shit. Yeah. And it basically, you have $12. Buy whatever powers you want, like the most OP shit. We should do this for the episode because that's
okay.
Like, and basically have that be an anime fight.
Yeah, we could do that.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Oh, shit.
So, in no particular order.
I assume you can just read from the top row.
It's
read from the bottom row. Be different.
From the bottom, go from right to left or left to right.
Look, bro. All I said was the bottom row. You got it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start off with the one that's gonna be questioned. I definitely know it's gonna be questioned.
Let's tackle it one by one.
Prison School.
Huh.
Now, this is the reason why.
You just watched that last week?
This is why. That is the first anime I ever watched that was outside of like a battle shonen and some shit like that.
Jesus Christ, if that's the one,
and it's like
I dread what the other 8 are.
It was funny. This is the only anime that I've ever watched that had me laughing the whole time, bro.
I understand.
I never had an anime or any type of form of entertainment, but besides a fucking comedy special or some shit, make me laugh like that. So I feel like I had to put it up there because it was funny as hell.
All right. It is a very respectable pick. I'm not even mad at it. Proceeds to be mad.
So now I got to pick, I think this is a very valid pick, Dragon Ball. More specifically, Dragon Ball Z.
That's valid. I ain't even mad at it.
That's valid. That's the first anime I ever watched. It's my gateway. So
yeah, got to get a pass on that. Plus, it's fucking Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Come on.
Next, Bleach.
All right. I see why.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really have to explain that. I don't feel like I really have to explain.
Why?
Because Dragon Ball was the very first anime I watched. I say Naruto is probably second, and then Bleach was third. And I say Bleach was the first anime that I watched without no one telling me to watch it, that I chose to watch on my own, and I was like, okay, yeah, I want to watch all of this because I enjoyed it. So that's why. And it's good. It's not like that bitch ain't good. It's really good to me. So I said Prison School, Dragon Ball, Bleach. Of course, Naruto is on here.
Oh, yeah. I feel like we ain't even got to go in on that one. You could if you want, but...
Yeah, another one, One Piece is on here. Of course.
Obviously.
Attack on Titan. Then Jujutsu Kaisen. Then Black Clover. And
Black Clover.
My Hero.
This is a very interesting list.
That's all of them. The only one I really felt like I needed an explanation that was on this list, to be honest, was Prison School. I felt like everything else didn't really need to be explained.
You're not going to put Plunder on there?
No. We had a whole spiel about Plunder before we started carding.
So... was there something that you feel like I kind of want to put this on the list, but got to omit it? Can't do it.
I thought about Fairy Tail just because of That's another one that I watched completely in its entirety and it's over with. But I was like, is it? What I always question when I was thinking about other things was, but is it better than this that's on this list? So I was like, nah, it's not better. I didn't enjoy it more than I enjoyed this, so I didn't put it on there. So same thing with something like Tokyo Ghoul or Plunderer or Drifters or Dr. Stone or
That's crazy. Dr. Stone is as good as a bitch, but I don't know if I put it in my top 10.
Yeah. So I mean, it got other anime that are good, but would I consider them my favorites? No. Now I'm curious though. As to what's your list?
Let's read top row. Got Naruto.
Valid.
Right after that, Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter I was in the midst of the Waco Mundo arc in Bleach, and I was like, I'm done with this shit. I'm done. I just can't do it no more. This battle shonen, the old school battle shonen where it's taking fucking 2 million episodes just to get through a single fight. I can't do it.
Yeah.
When I seen Hunter x Hunter from the beginning, I was like, oh shit, this shit kind of hit different from a lot of the other things that I've seen within the same, the little battle subgenre. It was a whole journey. It exceeded any expectations that I had for it. And
right.
It's one of those anime that I wish I can go back and watch for the first time all over again.
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter is definitely up there for me. Right next to it, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay. I haven't really seen it, so I've seen like a couple of the first episodes in the first season.
It's very much worth watching. Like Hunter x Hunter, it was a very unique experience for me as someone cutting a little bit deeper into anime. They got a really unique thing going for it. Each individual part, it just feels like a different anime.
Right.
Like a completely different series every time. And then we got the second row. The first row was just battle shonen stuff. Second row, classics only. Cowboy Bebop, One Piece, Attack on Titan. It's intentional. I don't even got to explain nothing about that. You see the vision.
Yeah, I haven't seen Cowboy Bebop still, so.
Then my bottom row, I got Kaguya-sama, Love is War, Mob Psycho 100, and Gintama.
I was just asking about that shit. Where is Gintama streaming at? Because I was going to watch some of it this morning, but I didn't know where it was streaming. It's not on Funimation, and I don't think it's on Netflix and nothing like that.
Last I checked, it was on Crunchyroll. That's my top 9. All right. We got to get to the rest of Yemo's question. What, in your opinion, is peak shonen? I'm being very vague on purpose. It would be interesting to see y'all's takes. For me, it has to be when Lee takes off his weights and fights Gaara. There's something about the underdog just going against the most overpowered character in the show that's so interesting to me. Peak shonen, as vague as it is, and we're just applying peak to shonen. There had a couple moments that stood out in my mind. Peak shonen would be, to me, at the end of every major arc in One Piece, those little string of exposition filled episodes.
Oh, I love it.
That right there.
Yeah.
That is peak shonen. Some of the most fulfilling.
That's what made me love One Piece, is when they first did, like the first time I seen them do that. And that's why I say no other anime can rival One Piece in its world building. Cause how they connect everything that's been going on and stuff, and everything that has affecting everything else around the world. I was just
thinking about that the other day. Spoilers, I guess, if you're not caught up on the Wano shit. The whole thing where they dismantled the warlords.
Mm-hmm.
And the rationale that they brought behind it. I like how the reasons for it felt legitimate and valid because, of what happened on Dressrosa and what happened in Alabasta.
Yep.
Like, they pulled reasons from pre-time skip stuff.
Exactly.
Like, shit that was just so far off and like, oh, we left and, that's it. Let's just rebuild the country. Nah, it played into a significant shifting of the world that happens later on in the story.
Right.
It's fucking awesome. Obviously, you could pull a lot of other moments from One Piece as well.
Yeah. If it's like a small moment, kind of similar to what Yemo said, was like, similarly in One Piece when Luffy punched the fuck out that celestial dragon.
Obviously.
I love that scene. It's just anytime Luffy do some shit like that to somebody who in power who think that they the shit and they don't got them hands, and he just show them like, man, fuck you. Punch the fuck out that celestial dragon.
Like, everything I'm thinking of right now is like very safe picks. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to think of some shit that most people don't think of.
Like, the next one that I think about is The pain speech to Naruto. You know that one.
When he first pulled up on him and you talked about the one he was pinned down and shit and he was talking to him? Yeah.
Yusuke versus the doctor. Yu Yu Hakusho. That is a moment that really stands out to me. I feel like there's a Hunter x Hunter moment. That time that fucking Kurapika brought a shovel to a fight.
Fucking Gon versus Hisoka.
Oh my god. How did I forget about that? Nah, that's peak.
Yeah.
Damn, now we got to do a top 5 fights of all time. Now that I'm thinking about that shit. Top 5 anime fights.
I mean, there's so many moments in each anime that kind of, especially in Naruto. Like the first time that nigga pulled off a whole bunch of shadow clones at once. When he got to see his parents for the first time. Well, his dad and his mom.
When Sasuke broke that dude's arms. That's peak.
That made me like, oh shit. I'm hella excited because I want to watch this Attack on Titan episode. I ain't gonna care.
All right, so wrap up the show.
This was Casual Otaku episode 12.
Season 1, the finale.
Oh,
what are we doing for season 2?
I don't know. We might try to do something differently.
No, we could do to mark the next phase.
What's up?
The reaction videos, man. Would you be willing to do that? To sacrifice the sanctity of your Attack on Titan watching just to do a reaction video?
I don't, because this is how I be feeling, bro. It's like I be hella quiet for the most part until some shit happened, and I'd be like, oh fuck, you know.
It's a science to doing these videos, man.
Exactly.
You talk too much. Man, this nigga talking too much.
Nigga, shut
you
the
talk
fuck
too
up.
Little. You talk too little. Damn, these reactions dry as hell.
Nigga ain't saying shit.
Yeah, so would you be willing to do that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll try it for one time.
But here's the thing,
time.
but you would have to now watch the episode after this. You know that, right? Yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
I mean, this first episode gonna be hard. The second one, not as bad, because then it's like, okay, now I expect it, and I can just, you know, cut it on like when I watch the shit, and it won't be a problem. Fucking train coming. Yeah, we gotta end it. This fucking train coming.
Season 1, the finale. That's how we gonna end it.
The train in the background.
And
Casual Otaku.